Always incredible, doing the impossible, overcoming every obstacle. Adi gang unstoppable. Adi, 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 adi. Always incredible, doing the impossible, overcoming every obstacle. Adi gang unstoppable. Adi, 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 adi. More O's in the ID. VIP in the party. I don't even need ID. Bashing out the ops like Ali. You said the shit calling nobody. Every time we pump, it's slam dunk. I don't gotta throw the alley. Addy, 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 addy. This is more than a
Yo, what's good? What's good, playtime?
Utility.
How you doing, brother? Hey, everybody, share this link. Share that YouTube link. Get it out everywhere. Let's get it on Discord, Twitter, Facebook. Let's get it out there. This is what a lot of you been waiting for. A lot of us been waiting for. Share that YouTube link. I'm gonna start just a moment here. Get some other, get some folks some time to sign on. Paper hands can't stop me. Making money is the policy. Do the math at Aidicraft. New home of the NFTs. Mint art selling for verse of E. More verse per IDE. Adi, 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 adi. More O's, more commas. Just a matter of timing. I retire my mama. Yeah, about to wait to sleep a giant. No pump and dump, just science. None come first like Aidiverse. You can check the tokenomics. Adi, 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 adi. Adi, 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 adi. Adi, 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 adi. Adi, 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 adi. Always incredible, doing the impossible, overcoming every obstacle. Adi gang unstoppable. Adi, 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 adi. Adi, 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 adi. Adi, 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 adi. Adi, 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 adi. Always incredible, doing the impossible, overcoming every obstacle. Adi gang unstoppable. Hope everybody's doing good right now. Today, when Aidibets, that's the question of the day of the hour. Doing the impossible, overcoming every obstacle. Adi gang unstoppable. All right, we need to get some more people up in here. We need to get some more people online. I know some folks out there asleep, but I need y'all to wake up. Spread the word, everybody. I need some more people on this call. I'm gonna give another minute. Give it another minute. We need more people here. People been hitting us up nonstop. Win Aidibets. When's the next thing? Win this, win that, and here we are. This is it. So we got a few things to go over on today's call. So on today's update. As always, shout out to Elvito919, the artist behind the Aidi Gang song that you're hearing right now. Check it out. It's on YouTube, all major streaming outlets. All streaming outlets. So check it out. Hit him up in Telegram, Twitter, Elvito919. Give him a shout out. Hope everyone is doing well today and doing good. I am, for those that don't know me, I am Meech. And let me do this. Bear with me 1 second, guys. So, yep, I'm Meech. Again, hope everyone's doing well, doing good, and staying safe out there as always. So we got a few things we're going to go over during today's call. The biggest news of the hour, of course, is the date of Aidibets betting platform, when that's going to release. So for those that do not know, and Of course, this being on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, of course, this is obviously being recorded. For those of you on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button for us. Hit that bell so you don't miss any updates or any announcements coming up. So definitely greatly appreciate that. And shout out to Discord. So for those that are not aware of what, I'm going to give a brief rundown of what Aidibets is. I want to share my screen right here. Aidibets, and you can see this for yourself on on our website Aidiverse.com. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. Aidibets Decentralized betting platform. Again, go to Aidiverse.com. You'll be able to see this. Everything we have going on in the works and coming soon. Introducing Aidibets, the new home of the decentralized crypto sports betting. We offer the best odds and the lowest fees. Bet on thousands of live sporting events from NBA, cricket, football. Well, here in America, we call it football. I know across the pond, it's soccer. Well, soccer to us, well, football, soccer, American football. You get the idea. So we've got you covered. Aidibets also offers a variety of esport and casino slot games. You're never too far from excitement with Aidibets, and this is especially true with ongoing promotions, deposit bonuses, which I'll go over briefly in a moment, free spins, free bets, cashback bonuses, and schemes. Getting started is very easily. Just simply connect your custodial wallet, deposit Aidi BSC tokens, and start placing bets on your favorite games. So that's right. So the platform is 100%. As of right now, not 90, not 95%, 100% ran off Aidi BSC tokens. So to bet or playing one of the tons, hundreds, if not more, slot games on Aidibets, you use Aidi BSC. Live sporting events, live sporting games, Aidi BSC. You bet Aidi BSC, you win Aidi BSC, but then at the same time, you could lose some Aidi BSC. So as of right now, the platform is primarily catered towards the live sports betting scene and casino slots. We are looking to in the process of adding poker and more casino-like games as well to Aidibets coming next. So this is literally just V1 of Aidibets, with V2 implementing more of those other card games into the platform. And with those other casino-like games, whether it's poker or I guess maybe a roulette or whatever other games that are coming in there, I don't have that list yet. Those will actually be played using, if not BNB, I believe probably BEP 20, BEP 20 currency on the BSC platform. So those will be the exception to using Aidi BSC tokens. You won't be able to use BSC tokens as of right now for those games. But again, that's coming later in the V2 version. We're hoping to get that USDT. Thanks, Extreme. We're hoping to get that rolled out, V2 rolled out within the next month. So stand for that. And huge shout out to Extreme, who's been running live demos of Aidibets on Twitch to give you a sample of what it looks like. So go to Twitter, Telegram, Facebook. You'll see the link, and you'll get a nice private tour of Aidibets from the man himself, Extreme. So definitely go check it out and get a sneak peek. Huge shout out to all of our beta testers that helped us out with beta testing Aidibets. So that said, y'all want to go ahead? I know we still have to go over the rest of the update for this week. You guys want to go ahead and get a date? You guys want the date now, or you want to hold off for a few more minutes? No, I'm legit asking. You guys talk to me in the chat. I can see everything you guys chat. I can see it. Let me know. Do you guys want it now or hold off for a few more minutes? Okay. All right. No one say anything. All right. I'll hold off for a few more minutes. So, send it. Wait. Yeah, me Extreme's like, yeah, wait. No one's talking to me. Updates first. Well, yeah, let's get these updates rolling first. Say the big news for last, and we're going to have a special promo for Aidibets launch. So, that's it. How do I stop that? There we go. We do have a weekly update graphic we're going to post in just a few minutes. In a few moments, I'm going to let Extreme and Jeremy know when to drop that in chat. Sorry, Willie, we already moved on, bro. Just hold tight for a few more minutes. I promise you, it's going to be worth it. All right. And give you guys just a brief rundown of everything that's going on. And of course, like I said, we have a graphic. We'll post it, pin it, as we always do. Aidi is currently burning is still on hold for the most part. It's pretty much at 60%, but we're since Verse on Polygon, the burning mechanism can't work that way cross chain like that. So essentially, every $10,000 or $10,000 of Matic accrued, we're adding it to Aidi's liquidity to help fix that situation from VB back in late October. Aidi BSC, as of right now, burn is at a little over 54%, 72 trillion of Aidi BSC burn in the last 2 weeks. So, and Verse has a total of $13,400 of rewards distributed. I know I've been seeing some pretty decent Matic rewards come through to my wallet. So I'm very happy with Matic, with the Matic move with Verse. So we just got to get that volume going. Still waiting on CoinMarketCap. It's hit CoinGecko. From what we've heard through the grapevine, don't know if it's 100% certain I'm getting to that, Timothy. Basically, it'll show value once it drops on CoinMarketCap. Now, why it hasn't happened yet, what we're hearing, what we've been told, of course, don't know if it's 100% certain, but from what we've been told and what we're hearing is CoinMarketCap has kind of cracked down on their people there as far as listing new projects. And so that's likely the delay that we're dealing with right now. They've kind of done some in-house cleaning and all that. So, because I know from our past launches with Aidi Verse V1 and Aidi BSC, CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap was usually around the same time. Given CoinGecko, we're pretty much on CoinGecko actually kind of dropped the ball on this. I know Chris was looking into that rather than launching as a new token. CoinGecko just updated the same listing with the current Polygon, which is not what we asked for, but they did. So they may be going through some changes on their end as well. I don't know. I'm not privy to those details, but however, we're still waiting on CoinMarketCap. Hopefully any day now, it'll come through. But Chris is on that. He's been on that. The fast track was submitted as well. And given that hasn't happened yet, he definitely said they definitely got it. But given it hasn't dropped yet, I'm speaking for myself personally, that's likely kind of gives a lot more credibility to them cracking down on their in-house process. So we're waiting, just like you guys, on the edge of our seats, just waiting for that to happen. But at this point, it's not much else we can do but that. Just wait, chill, and load up more. So IDCraft V2 V2 beta testing will begin officially on May 6th. Beta testing, IDCraft V2 beta testing. I'm sorry. That will include two-way integration with OpenSea, and also Polygon integration. So it's pretty much mostly done. There is no test net beta testing. It is on the main net for sure, 100%. So if there are any bugs or anything like that, we will know for sure. So we will get that beta testing going on May 6th. Stand by for official launch date as far as coming out of beta. Once complete, any additional bugs will be fixed and a public release will take place shortly after. Aidibets is complete, 100% done. They're just doing some final cleanup and fine tuning behind the scenes. Aidi Raffle, and I'll go back to Aidibets in a moment. Aidi Raffle is 80% complete. Now, Aidi Raffle, for those who have not heard of Aidi Raffle or what it is, again, if you go to our website, Aidiverse.com, you will see it. Where did it go? Right here, right before you get to Aidibets. So this is not another, like Aidibets, this was not a roadmap item. Okay. So, and as you can see, I kind of briefly touched on it last week during last week's AMA. Given the uncertain market conditions of everything that's happening, we're still working. We're still, our dev team, they're still grinding and making things happen. So hopefully once the market does turn around sooner than later, we'll have these offerings and utilities already in place, ready to go. And it's just straight up from there. But Aidi Raffles, this won't necessarily just help us in our project. This is an offering. This is something we'll even be able to offer to other projects as well. It's a decentralized fundraiser raffle, a new standalone utility of the Aidiverse ecosystem, useful for blockchain projects and communities. Aidi Raffle system helps the projects in raising funds from the community for critical listings, events, marketing, etc. At the same time, it will also let community members participate fully decentralized raffles to try their luck. The project can create a new raffle within 5 minutes using our intuitive web application. Our secure raffle system is designed to automatically pay out a certain percentage of the total collected funds to all of the winners, not just one, all of the winners. So Aidi Raffles will be a raffle system not only designed to help projects, but also designed to help you, the holder, or just regular everyday people. Any project will have access to this to be able to create a fundraiser for whatever needs they want to raise money for, like I said, for a listing, a project, or just to raise funds, for NFT whatever they need to raise funds for, they'll be able to do it with this. And then at the same time, you are not just donating money, you have a chance of getting something in return as well. So everyone benefits. So as Extreme and Mersai said, utility. Chris, I even mentioned in a minute we have to change our name from Aidi Finance to Utility Finance. So we're like, when I say and I say this almost every week, we're not just twiddling our thumbs, just staring at the ceiling. Like, we're working hard, just trying to figure out, what's the next thing we can do? How can we stand out and do more? We're actually going back to Aidi Craft. We're actually going back and forth in serious debate about a major move to Aidi Craft, not moving it anywhere or anything like that, but giving Aidi Craft an offering or feature that no other NFT platform that currently exists does. In leadership, we are constantly I'm talking almost every day, we're literally going back and forth trying to iron this out, because we know how big it could be if we're able to get this thing rolling. But we're talking about it, we're debating about it, just trying to make it foolproof and make sure every step and everything is covered if we were to go that direction. We've essentially already said, hey, let's make this happen. We just want to make sure that, it is good to go. So, but yeah, that's what Aidi Raffles is currently. Again, like I said, it is at 80%. We'll be looking to get that ball rolling likely within the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. Let me check my notes. Aidi Swap V3, which will include Polygon integration, has begun and will be ready within 7 business days. Within the next week, we will have a V3 of Aidi Swap with Polygon integration. Currently, right now, if you go to Aidi Swap, you'll see a toggle switch between ETH and BSC. V3 will have Polygon on there. So there won't be any need to go to Pancake Swap or Uniswap or Quick Swap. You could all do it. Swap your tokens within Aidi Swap, one place. I think on iPhone, to get BSC, you have to go to Pancake Swap's website. I know Androids, you can do it within like Trust Wallet. But yeah, none of that you'll be able to do and it's not just you won't be able to, it's not locked to just our tokens or offerings. It'll work with any token out there. So that'll be a nice convenient feature. So stay tuned for that announcement for that. So let me see what else I have here. Crap, guys, got like a bunch of notes. Aidi Poly tokenomics vote ends on April 30th. For those of you that are not aware, go on our Telegram channel, official Telegram chat. Go now, go ASAP, and vote for the suggested or recommended tokenomics. The biggest thing about Aidi, it's currently on ETH. Come, I think it's June, when the liquidity unlocks, we're looking at migrating it to the Polygon network. So once that happens, let me see. Let me go back to Telegram. I can actually read it off. Bear with me 1 second, guys. So right now, the suggested recommendation for the tokenomics, we could have done this without anyone say, but we are a community-driven project, so it is only right that we get the community's input on a tokenomics change. Right now, the proposal is 2% Matic, 2% marketing, 1% liquidity, 1% burn. And the liquidity will be 2% until the Aidi pool has been corrected. So that's currently the poll right now is pretty unanimous with over 300 votes at 88% yes, but there's over 10,000 holders in this project. So the poll is public. It is there. We posted it everywhere we can. So hopefully no one comes back later on complaining, well, only so many people voted. Well, yeah, those are the people that keep up with their investment and what's in their project and what's happening. So at least, we got it out there. If someone missed it, that's on them. We don't keep track of people's phone numbers and social media pages. We're not going to go hunting people down just to get them to vote on this. No, it's your money, your investment. You got to keep track of it. My money, my investment. I keep track of my stuff. So that's all of our, own individual's responsibility. So get on there, an official chat, and vote on your preference. And I think the biggest thing of Aidi ETH is not only that it's about the migration. It's not only going to keep the burn, but it's also going to offer 2% Matic rewards, like Verse currently does now, give you Matic rewards by holding. You'll be able to get that with Aidi as well. So it's literally the true definition of passive income. It doesn't get any more clearer than that, like straight up passive income just by holding. And you don't have to claim, you have to do anything. You just sit back, volume comes in. The more you hold, the more rewards you get automatically. It's as easy as that. So, any ID Connect information, not as of yet. It's still in with everything we have going on. ID Connect, we'll have it's still in development. But I don't have we haven't had too much movement on that yet, given that we've kind of had to pivot and get ID Craft completely done and up to date. Between that and the ID raffles, and then a few other things we have in limbo. We're kind of stretched, for resources or hands on deck. So it's still in development. It's still coming. It's not going anywhere. Right. Exactly, Jeremy. Half America votes, president still elected. Majority rules. That's just it. Whether it's, 300 vote or three votes, 3,000 votes, majority wins. That's it. Okay, so what else? What's next on my list? So Shield contest is being piloted with the Persian group. It'll launch a week after Aidibets is released. We'll actually also do some other marketing, publishing as well for Aidibets a week after release. That is strategically done. Why? Because we want the full final product done, that we can get some videos made and promos made from the website, from the official website, and with the actual URL, graphics and all that stuff, and use that to get that out in the public. Shout out to our newest project lead, Mersad, from our Persian group. He's heading the Shield contest coming soon. So that goes well. We'll look forward to expanding that initiative. So let me see here before I say that. I'm being very careful what I say. Shout out to a member of the week, Mim. Shout out to you. This is a special member of the week this week because our member of the week last week, and I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now, donated his winnings to this week. So instead of $50 of Aidi BSC given out this week, it's going to be $100 going to Mim. Thank you so much for all your shilling efforts, Mim, and your positive attitude. Please keep it up. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for all you do. And thank everyone for all the constant shilling that you do. And for those that are staying positive, as I said at the beginning of the call, it's uncertain times. The market is not where it was. It's not where it has been. However, it always returns, so we just want to be ready once that happens. We appreciate you guys again for staying positive. This is a no FUD zone in official chat. No, definitely a no FUD zone in my DMs. I won't respond. You can DM me all you want to and complain, but I'm just not going to respond. I try to stay positive, not just in crypto, but in life in general. You got to stay positive. You just have to. You got to try your best to, because that stuff, being negative can definitely wear on you mentally and physically. Let me get back on track. So here we go. The moment you've all been waiting for. Mercedes says storm is coming. Launch date of Aidibets. Oh yeah, and Nazlor donated. Was our member of the week for last week. Thanks, Ben. Launch date for Aidibets. Drum roll, please. I know that was a horrible drum roll. Aidibets will be coming to the Aidiverse May 6th. May 6th is launch date for Aidibets, the utility for Aidi BSC. May 6th is the day, the official launch date for Aidibets. In addition to the launch, to Aidibets dropping or launching, I should say, we we will have an Aidibets FAQ document. We will make that public, and coming, we just need to tweak a couple things in there with Chris. Has a bunch of questions in there on Aidibets, how it's going to work, and a few other details in there. But in addition to Aidibets launch, we are going to have a launch promo betting bonus. Okay, a betting bonus. We will offer 100% deposit bonus up to 1 trillion Aidi BSC tokens. A betting bonus up to 1 trillion Aidi BSC tokens. You bet on 1 trillion Aidi BSC, you're going to get a bonus 1 trillion Aidi BSC. There will be a few conditions. We will make those public later, but that we will have a launch betting promo in celebration of Aidibets. So there we go. The moment you've all been waiting for. House of bonus. Wait, which one is it? House of utility or house of bonus? It seems like a little bit of both, right? Okay, so I think that's all my notes. Does anyone have any questions? Feel free to ask. Deposit 1 trillion, deposit 1 trillion, get 1 trillion. There will be, of course, a few stipulations, as far as workings and withdrawals and stuff like that. But yes, we will make those details public in the coming days. Definitely before launch. But yeah, that's how it works. Before you, in order to play, you deposit within Aidibets. Before you deposit, and it's actually just about with any betting platform out there, you deposit a certain amount of tokens. It's not streamlined like constantly pulling from your wallet or anything like that. You select a certain amount of tokens that you want to bet with or play with, and you put that within Aidibets. And that won't be the only bonus. There will be consistent bonuses. Thanks, Ben. There will be additional bonuses that will come and go throughout the life cycle of Aidibets on a regular basis. So this isn't a one-time thing for the platform. No, Lucio, we said 1 trill, not 500 trill, 1 trill. You got 500 trill. Good God. No, 1 trill. How do withdrawal work? Well, that's a part of the. I believe that's part of the FAQ. We'll get all those details out pre-launch, Willie. So all those that's gonna be all part of the FAQ doc. And definitely check out that the Twitch stream as well. Extreme was going through a lot of those details as well. So go to Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Telegram, definitely Telegram, and check the pins. You'll see the recorded video from Extreme. It gives you a pretty thorough tour of Aidibets. So, but yeah, and the betting bonus will be for the first deposit. So it's not every time. It'll definitely be for the first deposit. But again, there will be a few stipulations that will cover and make public pre-launch. Cool. I'm looking for any more questions anyone may have that I'm not seeing. We will have Aidibets one day after my. Oh man, it'll be a happy birthday from Rashad. I'm not much of a gambler myself, really. By playing, I'd probably just stick to the slots. I don't know about the whole sports betting, how that even works. So I do easy. They add goldfish in there, then I'm all over it. But I guess, yeah, if there are no more questions, something comes up later, you guys know where to find us. For those that are listening now to this recording, same thing. If there are any questions you may have or anything we need to clear up, definitely reach out to us. And big shout out to our community holder who is also a professional poker player, Yodogami, that you see there in the image as well. He is an actual professional, and from my understanding, a really good one at that too. Poker player. He's got some customized Aidibets gear. You can actually see him on the hat, see the Aidibets logo on his hat and on the sleeve as well. So he's got some really slick stuff that hopefully we can get going sooner than later. But again, yeah, I appreciate you guys for joining and listening in. Everything that's going on. We'll be back soon. I'm really trying my best and my hardest to carve out a time. It's late here, and I'm really trying hard to kind of carve out some time in the middle of the day for some of you folks on the other side of the world to chat with you guys. I'm trying my hardest. I promise I am. Work has just been pretty interesting and busy lately. The moment I'm able to do that, I will schedule it and let you guys know. It may actually be spur of the moment, so stay tuned. I promise I will make it happen as soon as I can. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you all. Ladies and gents, please stay, again, as always, stay positive, stay healthy, stay safe, stay positive, healthy, and safe. And look forward to seeing you all in the Aidiverse. You all take care. No problem, Willie. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for the support, bro. Y'all take care. Be easy.